Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. We're here for the first weekly roundup of January 2024, and I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring some of the Hellfire Club, screaming some of the Metal Crypt. How are things, Matt?
I'm doing good. I am.
As I told you a minute ago, man, I'm a fucking broken man today. Went on a session last night and it went all the way, all the way. I went all the way to the final stop, I didn't get off halfway. We went made it right to the end, like, oh, I'm rough today, but sure, look, we'll get on with it. And an interesting week in the world. We had, of course, this week, a 13-year-old kid became the first ever person to beat Tetris. Did you see that?
No. Holy shit.
Some young 13-year-old lad, I can't think of his name now, my brain's mangled today from all the beer last night, but he became the first known person in history to beat Tetris
Fuck.
when it came out in 1989, I believe.
I know. The fucking Tetris is not fucking easy.
Oh man, he was. I don't know how long it took him, but it was on. I was streaming it, doing it anyway, and it got to the bug that froze the game. That basically you've beaten the game, and apparently everyone knew it existed, but nobody had ever achieved it, or nobody documented it. Yeah, but he got slagged off in the mainstream media by saying, "Oh, he should have been outside playing." You're like, it's Christmas. It's fuck all to do. It's freezing cold. Like, leave
Yeah.
the kid alone. Like, he's after making history. Like, some old one there. Oh, I have a son. He wouldn't be allowed to do that. Well, your son didn't beat Tetris, and no one knows who he is or give a fuck who he is. So, ha ha. This kid is going to be remembered forever now. Your son is just some fucking nobody. So, ha ha. But on the flip, they were praising somebody else. You know, they were praising a certain darts player, a 16-year-old who reached the world final at his first attempt. Like, so what's the difference if a kid beats Tetris or a 16-year-old gets
Yeah.
with darts?
I watched the highlights of the final. I
watched
did.
the final.
The day after. I did.
I watched it.
And you said it to me. He's a machine.
He's a machine.
He is a. He. Now them two, or him in particular, Littler. He could potentially beat fucking Taylor's record.
He's only 16, man.
Yeah, I know.
World final. Like, there was some point that he was 4-2 up, and he could have got 5-2 if he hit a double two, and he just missed it.
Yeah.
That was the turning point.
That
was the turning point. Your man.
That's why.
Your man is just so more experienced. But surely he's got to learn from it, and since then, he's actually been accepted into the Premier League of Darts now. So he has.
That's right. Yeah.
So
I saw that.
All we can say is hail Littler. And for anyone who misheard that, I'm talking about Luke Littler, the professional darts player who's 16, not the other lad. Okay? Hail Littler. That never stops being funny.
Yeah.
And we shall kick on with our roundup. And first on our roundup this week was the first track released this year was Pain in Vain, Blasphema, and we shall play a minute of that now. Blasphema. Unfortunately, again at the time. That's a cracker from the lads, isn't it?
Ah, that's a cracking fucking tune. That is. That's fucking heavy.
It's proper heavy, like.
Yes, and the fucking that kind of groove
Oh, there's a bit of
Chuggy
everything in
fucking
there.
groove. Boom.
Oh
It's
man,
fucking,
they've kicked on a lot with this one, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was good to see them keep them going because we've touched
I
on
know.
before that Pain and Vain have been a conveyor belt of members really over the years outside
Yeah.
Mikey and their lads. It's just been so much
Mikey,
change.
Dylan, and Nico,
Mm.
isn't that the three of them, basically,
Oh no,
been
no,
the longest,
yeah.
But I can't wait to see them next Saturday down in Enniscorthy.
Oh, of course, that's next weekend. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You've got the gig
yeah.
with Adversary making their live debut, and who else is playing with them? Pain and Vain.
Cutthroat and Sickens.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. That's the lineup. All
There's
right. Ah,
no,
it should be a good night anyway.
it's a good, yeah, I know. I know, hopefully there's a good fucking turnout. No,
Exactly, exactly. Hopefully, it's right. But
no.
no, that's a good start to the year for Pain and Vain. I said
Yeah,
we'll release that on the first day of the year. That's the bar set for the year now for everyone.
yeah, and then there's fucking Metal to the Masses as well coming up. I think it's the following, not this, following week.
Oh, there you go. That's back
I
on.
think they're in the first heat. I think first or second heat. Could be wrong.
Oh, best of luck to them in that. So,
Yeah,
but no, there's no fucking around this year with Pain and Vain. They said, right, this is where
yeah,
this is everyone releasing this on the start of the year, and this is where everyone. This is the level. So the level has been set nice and high, and no, it's a really good track from the lads, and of course Mikey is doing great things with OD Promotions, which we mentioned before. Like so,
yeah,
all around, he's doing a great job between the band and his promotions company, which is going from strength to strength, which is great to see.
yeah,
And next on our list, we have a. This wasn't released. This was released this week as a video, but it's for years old. It was Perish
yeah,
the Thought. Who cares? Just because they reformed last year after many years
yeah.
in the band,
That's right. Yeah.
and they're working on new stuff as far as I'm aware. And they just
Mm.
dropped this as video, just a reminder to people that we're still here, like you know. And this is Perish the Thought. Who cares? I'll stop there, unfortunately. You can tell that's an older track, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the style of it, like you know, you wouldn't hear anything like that really.
Yeah, yeah. I know when I listened, you sent it to me earlier on. Something about it reminds me of Helmus.
I was just about to say it, man. There's a helmet element.
You know, it's kind of
Doom,
fucking
doom, doom, doom,
grungy,
doom, doom.
hardcore, fucking kind of alt fucking metal. That
Yeah, it is. It's got a
90s
real,
alt
real
metal
helmet
stuff.
vibe to it. All right, even this,
Yeah,
and as I said, like you can tell it's not a new track because you wouldn't really hear bands like Helmet anymore. Like you know,
yeah,
there's probably loads out there, but not in the Irish scene anyway.
yeah.
And the production style too, you can tell is older as well too. You know, it's just well, that doesn't that's not. I'm not saying that in a
No,
negative sense. I'm just
I kind of
factual
like
sense.
that style of production. I do. You know, it
Oh,
has a certain rawness to it.
it's a proper rawness to it. All right. And it's a really fucking good, cool song as well. Like, too, who cares? Like, you know, is there anyone out there who cares? Like, you know, just the lyrics are good, music is good.
Hmm.
And if they're dropping that as a reminder of what they were like in the past, and this is an idea of what's coming potentially, bring it on. Like,
Yeah,
because
definitely. Yeah,
it'll sound like nobody else.
yeah. So yeah, true. That's true. It,
And that was Perish the Thought who released. They didn't release it. They just dropped a video on YouTube of their track "Who Cares" from back in the day during the week, and we shall include it. And we have one left for the evening, a very short roundup this week. We only had two releases as such, along with Perish the Thought. So it was very unusual for us to have such a short roundup. But
Yeah, I know, but it's been very slow this start of the year. It has been, I have to
yeah, it's
say.
kind of, I'm not going to jinx it, but the minute it's kind of looking like we mightn't be doing the roundup next week.
Yeah. Oh,
It's not,
Jesus.
I can't think of anything coming out there's no
Yeah.
mention of anything coming out this week.
Jesus.
It could actually become the time that we have no roundup, like.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not going to jinx it in case it does, but it's in the realms, man. It's getting to a very slow start to this year, like
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
very slow. But then again, somebody could have something in the tank they're waiting to release just before Metal to the Masses. Maybe we'll see what the week.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, our last one of the evening is Historian Vigil, who will be releasing their album Unveiling the Bractal on February the 2nd, and this is the track they've dropped in advance called Nine Bellowing Hounds, and we shall play a minute of that now. Let's stop there now. I'll give it the time, but and that you can tell that's going to be dropping on Invictus Productions, can't you? It just has that Invictus sound.
Yeah. Yeah. That, I think I mentioned this to you before. One of the guys used to be in the band Gaelic.
Yeah, you did. You remember that?
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
And that was meant to be dropped in December, but they pushed it back.
Hmm.
It did. I think it was.
A very bad time to release music at the end of the year.
Yeah, I know. I think it was a good idea to fucking push it back to April or to February, I should say.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They got another month's promo time out now, so like because they got that out, and of course the reviews will probably start dropping and whatnot. Great sound for a two-piece as well.
Yeah, they do. They have an extra member live when they play live.
Yeah, you were saying that before.
On bass, yeah.
But obviously, that's not a reflection of the overall sound. But I'm saying for written by a two-piece, it's impressive. Like,
but I love the fucking kind of eldritch theme with it, Lovecraftian vibe, the lyrically, but it's basically.
Yeah, it's shaping up well. So it's shaping up very well.
Yeah.
And of course, that's dropping on the 2nd of February. That's called. The name of that project is called Historian Vigil, and the album will be called Unveiling the Bractal. So, well, of course, we'll be mentioning them again when they drop it, and that's us for this week. Now we've reached the end of our roundup, and I tried to have a mad story this week, but I'm not so mad this week, but a very, very good story. You know, magic mushrooms are basically the miracle cure for so many things. It's not the drug. It's the name of the thing that's in it. I can't remember the name now because I'm fucking mad. Earlier, I drank too much yesterday. My head is fried. But there's a pharmaceutical company that have got the rights to turn it into tablet form. So far in human trials, cured anorexia, cured a lad with severe post-traumatic stress disorder that was a soldier in the war. For sure, that we already know that microdosing can cure anxiety and depression, all these things.
Yeah.
So if that's going to be brought to the market in a pharmaceutical tablet form, bring that on.
I know.
that will cure so many fucking people of so many ills. Like
Yeah, that they've been researching that for a good few years now.
they have, yeah.
You know,
That is
I've
coming.
known about that, and delighted it's
The
fucking
human
happened.
trials has
Like,
proven to be very
yeah.
fucking successful. Like,
What's
well, man,
it?
there's been a documentary records out there of people
Yeah,
with basically incurable depression that the
I
microdose
know.
was
Yeah,
found. Like,
I
it's like a
know.
fucking factory reset of your brain. Like, well, look at man. It's shaping up that it's going to start happening, and as I said earlier, bring it on because that will change the fucking world. Like, if you got people that have got severe depression and anxiety, just give them a dose of that. Gone, gone. So there's a bit of good news for the world and society in general this week. There's not much of it in general, but at least that's good.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's us for tonight now. Very short roundup, as I said, but sure. We shall be back next week, all permitting something gets released because it's looking quiet at the minute, but we'll play it by ear anyways. Like, share, and
Yeah.
subscribe and all that stuff, and we shall be back soon. Bye now.